Light Wolf's camping adventure.
Meet Light Wolf. She loved her iPad. Sometimes she would use her iPad before going to bed, even when she was hanging out with her cousins. Little did Light know, today, Father Lion had an idea. We're gonna go camping today, Light. Now, Light has never heard of camping before, so she was confused. So he started to explain. Well, you know how every night you go to sleep in your bed? Well, when you're camping, you go to sleep in a tent. And instead of being in your room, you would be outside. Now, Light, try your best to pay attention to your breakfast. In a little bit, you guys will be getting ready and on your way. 30 minutes later, Father Lion was getting ready for the camping trip. Where's Light's nightlight? Father Lion said. Oh, she doesn't sleep with a nightlight anymore. She learned that she doesn't need it, and all she needs to go to sleep is love. Since I started working at the night shift at the hospital, it seems like I miss out on so much of Light's nighttime routines. Well, this camping trip will be your story to tell. You guys are gonna have so much fun. Light still isn't too sure on what camping really is, but she knew she was gonna have an adventure. Woo! We're on the road. On the road, Dad Lion decided to play some tunes. Light likes this song. They stopped for some snacks. They even stopped by a drive-thru. Light took some time to look out the window, and she noticed 3 clouds. 1, 2, 3. Light decided that she wanted to play with her iPad a little bit. Once they got to their destination, it was a really cool campsite. Father Lion wasted no time getting everything out of the car, while Light decided to take some pictures of the camping site. She didn't spend too much time taking pictures, because she got to help Father Lion fix the tent. Once the tent was all set up, Light was pretty tired. She started searching for somewhere to charge her iPad. She thought to herself, "This doesn't make sense. I can't find anywhere to plug the charger in." Father Lion started to explain. Light, there's nowhere to charge the iPad. We're in the middle of the woods. There's no electricity outdoors. Hey, don't worry about it. You'll feel better real soon. We're about to go on a campfire. Father Lion started the campfire, and he said, "Light, we can't have a campfire without s'mores. First, we're gonna need 3 ingredients. 1, a marshmallow. 2, some chocolate. 3, a graham cracker. Then we'll be able to put them together. And then you'll be able to eat." Wow! Then they ate their yummy s'mores. Father Lion had to bring out some meat. Wow! Now, no campfire would be complete without a campfire song. After that campfire song, Light was pretty ready to go to bed. She hung up her hoodie and she put on her pajamas. Yay, I'm so comfortable. She said a little prayer before bed, fluffed her pillow, and she was all ready for bed. That is, until she got a phone call from her cousin Ham. Hi, Ham.
Hello! Oh, I gotta tell you something big. Oh, and then this next part is crazy. Oh, and you wanna hear the next thing she did? You are never ever gonna believe this.
Even though Light was enjoying Ham's story, she was starting to get a little concerned about the charge in her iPad.
Oh, and I was like, well, you can't do that. You just gotta go with it. You just go with it. And then she said, I don't care. And I was like, dude, you have to care.
Oh no, at this point, Light was already down to 20%. So she had to tell Ham what was going on.
Hold on, 20%? Why don't you just use a charger?
Light explained that she can't just use a charger because she's camping and she's in the middle of the woods.
Alright, see you later. But one last thing, Mike wants to tell you something.
Hey there, cousin. Let me tell you about this 3.5-hour documentary about McDonald's. They lied that the ice cream machines were broken. And then the Velociraptor was on the Tyrannosaurus, and then the Tyrannosaurus bit the Velociraptor in half. Yeah, no, this can't be right, and make it alone. I don't know that I can take no more, it ain't no lie. I don't wanna see you walk that door, baby, bye, 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 but you really wanna, peace out, sucker.
Oh no, Light only has 10% with no charger in the middle of the woods. Shh, it's time to go to bed. We have a big day tomorrow. Light was feeling sleepy. The next day, Light was still a little upset about running so low on charge. Father Lion said, "Hey, it's not time to be upset. It's delicious breakfast time." Breakfast time. Father Lion said, "Hey Light, do you think you have it in you to flip a pancake?" And she did! Breakfast is served. Some time after that hearty breakfast, they were ready to go on a hike. Wow, the trails are so pretty. I want to take pictures of everything, Light thought to herself. But she remembered she only has 10%. So Light started to think, what should she do? And just like that, she had an idea. She thought to herself, maybe if I just took a few pictures, I won't take up too much charge. Yeah, she knew she had to take a picture of this river. Wow, the top of this mountain was amazing. Light knew she was definitely taking a picture of this. Look, Light. Everything the light touches is our kingdom. What, Dad? Oh, it's just nothing. Simba. Moving on. Now that the stars are starting to come out, it's time to wrap up the jog in the camping trip. On a boat under the stars. Oh no, Light left her iPad on in her backpack. Light saw a beautiful shooting star passing by, and she figured she might as well take this last picture. And just like that, that was it. No more charge. Light, check out that star, Father Lion said. The stars are pretty cool, huh? Did you know that a long time ago, people used to use the stars to figure out where they were going? In fact, once upon a time, in a town named Bethlehem, a very special baby was born named Jesus. Now there was 3 wise men that were very smart and knew a lot about stars. And they seen one really bright, special star in the sky. And they knew that that meant that the Savior has been born. They followed that star all the way to find Jesus and his mother Mary. They bring him 3 gifts: gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Not too long after they gave Jesus his gifts, Mary and Joseph knew they had to hide baby Jesus to keep him safe from a mean king that was ruler at the time. Now baby Jesus got to grow up, and there's so many amazing stories that I'm going to tell you, Light, because I love you and I love that I get to teach you about the Bible and spend this time with you.
Father Lion remembered that they can use the iPad charger in the car. Oh well, this was still nice.
Light learned that she didn't need an iPad to have fun, and that spending time with people that she loves can be pretty fun. The end.